Hold up, big baby. Yeah, yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, yeah. You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, yeah. This for the grown and sexy. This for the ones who flexing. This for the people that keep it 100, yeah. This for the ones investing. Ain't no judgment here. We spreading nothing but love in here. Entrepreneurs to thugs in here. We got it out of the mud in here, yeah. Comedy podcast intertwined with some realism. This who they call on. Do me a favor, get out your feelings and put your big girl drawers on. What up, Lele?
Good evening, y'all, and welcome to a brand new episode of Put Your Big Girl Draws On Comedy Podcast with the one and only special guest, Diz, aka Robert in the building. Welcome. You made it. You made it to the podcast. You made it to the podcast. That's another trophy on. Look, that's another trophy right there. Look, that's another. How you feeling? How you doing?
Good,
Welcome.
good.
Welcome.
Doing good. Keep grinding.
Keep grinding. What'd you do today on this lovely Sunday? It was beautiful outside today.
Work.
Work. Oh yeah, you did.
9 to 5.
Look, even on a Sunday, you still getting it.
Yeah.
Getting it. Oh, okay. Well, what's your plans after this? How you gonna finish off your Sunday?
I got to send some music to DJ 750.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the music for? Hold on, tune us in. What we got going on? Hold on. Give
know.
us a snippet. Give us a
Shit,
snippet.
I'm supposed to be well, he gonna put something together with a lot of my hit tracks.
Oh, okay.
So he gonna do like this type of like DJ mix on them.
Oh, okay. You know what? Shout out to 750 because he's actually done that with a lot of artist music. You know what I mean? He'll make like an album, like just a mix of their songs and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I've seen him doing a lot of it. Congratulations. When's that supposed to come together and be released?
It's in the works. I don't know. So he gonna let me know, and then I'll let the public know when it's gonna be dropping.
Let the public know. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Is it gonna include any new music that you got coming out, or not just yet?
Not just yet, because my new project is something totally different. I'm trying a whole different sound. Like,
A whole different sound? Oh, okay. And of course, we're going to tap in tonight, you know what I mean, what you got going on, and new projects coming up, events.
Yeah.
I know you got plenty of events coming up.
Most definitely.
What's your next event coming up?
It's called Rap Battle Trilogy.
Rap Battle Trilogy?
Yeah.
Okay, and give us an intro. What's that supposed to be about?
Me and Moon putting something together, basically like song for song.
Okay.
So it's not like URL, smack, none of that. It's not like you rapping, against the person.
Is it some 8 Mile type stuff?
Oh, no.
No? Oh, man.
It's like,
I feel like San Antonio need to have one of those. I feel like, look, we
Nah,
might have
they too
something going
scared.
on now. Look,
They
we
too
might
scared.
have to have a rap battle like 8 Mile.
They too scared, bro. They too scared.
They too scared.
Because they're already looking at rap battle and they're like, oh no, I'm rap battle.
Right, but they swear they go hard.
Yeah, they swear to God they go hard, but they don't rap battle.
Right.
But it's song for song. So yeah, if your song is better than their song, then you move on to the next round, basically.
Oh, okay. And what's the award?
Right now, we still working on what the award gonna be. You talking about either money, trophy, something like that.
Right.
Video shoot, studio time.
Because speaking of awards, that's been a talk of the city for about 2 weeks now since the San Antonio Entertainment's Award. Let me go ahead and get my questions on here. You know what I mean? Hold on. So. How did you like the outcome of the San Antonio Entertainment Awards?
It was good.
It was good?
It was, like I said, I already talked to Shell. I told her how I felt about certain things, but
right.
All in all, it came out pretty well.
Right. I feel like we had a pretty packed house.
It was packed.
We was in there thugging. You know what I mean? Look, and I usually parking lot pimp on the after hours, but look, I was tired. I had to work that day too. Look, I left at like 1:50. It's time to go. It's time to go home. My bed is calling my name. Look.
Oh
God. But yeah, I felt like it was a pretty cool event. Of course, I'm pretty sure along the line, you know what I mean, a lot of people were mad. You know what I mean? And so how have you dealt with that, knowing that people have been working hard but been told like you don't deserve it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how do you feel about that? Because I'm pretty sure there's quite a few of us that got that, you didn't deserve that award type ordeal.
Yeah, I got that, but I pointed out like mostly. All right, we're talking about originality.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about samples from a different song or anything like that.
Right.
You built that song from ground up.
Right.
That's how I won this award.
Right.
It wasn't off of numbers and none of that. Because if it was going off of numbers, trust me, the person that's mad about not winning the award should have won it if it was off of numbers.
Right.
But we're talking about originality. You didn't use a sample from a different song. None of that type of deal. I got it because I built the song from the ground up and it was a good song.
Right, right. Because there's even people who got an award and were still hating and still didn't feel like, oh, well, that person should have won that award. Like, well, you know what I mean? I just felt like, well, where's the appreciation? Where's the congratulations? Like, can we all just, you know what I mean, be happy for one another and just turn up? Yeah. But, you know, San Antonio has a hard time doing that, especially with the music scene. Yeah, so like
it happens that way.
It does, but it shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? We should be able to come like, and that's what I'm saying. All of us won an award. All of us. You know what I mean? That nobody leave out empty-handed. So to still feel like that, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of dangerous in my book. Look,
yeah.
That's.
People gonna be mad either way it goes. You can't please everybody. That's what
right.
That's definitely what I had to learn.
Right, and you know what I mean. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lesson I have. You know what I mean. Been learning, especially since my mom had passed 7 months ago. You know what I mean. You can't please everybody. You know what I mean. Everybody's not gonna be satisfied. So, but I gotta focus on what makes me happy. Yeah. You happy. You know what I mean. Just all in all type of deal. So yeah, I respect it. Oh, okay. So speaking of your music career, I'm gonna dig into your background here a little bit. Hold on. I'm finna bring up the old Robert. We gotta bring up the old Robert. You know what I mean? Okay. So as far as music, so out of your whole music career, what song do you think you did the best on that you have mastered? Like you feel like that was it?
Shit.
Look. I came with the questions today.
Damn.
Yeah, hold on now.
Out of my whole career?
Your whole career. What is your number one song that you feel like that was it? Like that's your song, like that you did the best on, like?
I would have to say it's between Off With Their Head or I'd say Crazy Love.
I don't think I heard Crazy Love, but I have heard Off With Your Head. Yeah. Off With Your Head goes hard. I do like that one. That beat go hard. You know what I mean?
It's between those two.
I wish I had bass in my truck. My windows probably be busted.
Got a lot of bass in there too, trust me.
Right, a lot of bass in there, man. For real. Oh, okay. So, and those are your two?
That's my two.
And that's your two. Oh, okay. Those are gonna be, you gonna take those.
A lot of people will probably want to agree with me because they like a lot of other songs that way, but that's for me.
Right, and that's why I say that you as an artist, what was your favorite song that you felt like you did the best on? Like, you know what I mean? Can't nobody fuck with me on this one.
Yeah, them two.
Right. You know, you can't even remix this bitch. You can't even remix it.
I would say Supposed to Do because that's me and Moon's first song, and then that's what won the award. But like, I feel like on Crazy Love and Off With Their Head, like I did.
And shout out to Moon. Yeah, Moon was even there and won an award. Man, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Everybody won an award. Yeah. We got nominated. Look, we got nominated. Oh, okay. So you've done a lot of performances. I'm pretty sure you've been out of town a lot. Mm-hmm. So, have you had anything crazy thrown at you during a performance?
No.
No? Nah. You haven't had no panty, no bras, you know what I mean?
The only thing crazy happened, I got grabbed off stage.
Oh, you got grabbed off stage?
I was on stage and got, they...
Oh, do tell. Hold on. That seems more interesting than getting something thrown at you.
This was like during the CTG days when we was performing at the strip club and like I was performing and she's like, grab. I'm like, whoa. What you doing? Oh, okay. That was the only crazy thing that ever happened to me on stage.
Did you go home with her that night?
No.
Nope. He was like, no. You know what I mean? That was a violent grab.
Yeah,
I might not make it to see tomorrow. Look,
I don't even know who it was.
That bitch gonna be on the first 48. Look, she going on the first 48. Oh, my mama be like, yep, they gonna find out who did it. Yep.
Like Kevin Gates, he kicking people in the face.
Oh man, that was a crazy trial. I think he did probation or something like. No, yeah. He did probation.
He did probation, and then he had to pay her.
And then he had to pay her. So, yeah. Right, don't grab on me, you won't get kicked.
Well, he warned her like 3 times. So.
He did. He warned her like. Yeah, that's a move. I would kick her too. Move, bitch, get out the way.
Hey, y'all, don't be out here kicking people.
Right. Yeah, we not condoning violence. We just saying don't put your hands on nobody, and you won't get. You know what I mean? You won't get the upper kick. That's look that. You won't get the upper kick. That's it. I mean, hey, and especially if you were warned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So outside of your music, of course, we know you work a 9 to 5. You're a hardworking man. What do you also hustle for besides your music? Is there anything that also inspires you? You know what I mean? To do outside the box of music.
Right now, I'm working on my acting career.
Acting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What kind of acting? What like?
Voiceovers, regular acting, writing, film work.
Oh, okay.
Everything that got to do with acting, that's what I'm working on.
Oh, okay. Are you working on your own stuff, or are you partaking in it?
Yeah. I'm working on my. I just wrote my first script. We should start filming around the end of March, beginning of probably April, May.
Oh, okay. Well, give us the details. What's it gonna be called? Like, what's it gonna be about?
So it's kind of like a drama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like a
suspense? Power?
No, it ain't gonna be like.
Well, a little bit. I don't know, a little bit because it got murder in it. So
more murder.
Yeah, somebody gonna die.
Oh, have you seen Snowfall? Is it gonna be like Snowfall? Man, that was my shit. Snowfall was my shit.
Hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully.
Aunt Lou, I loved Aunt Lou until the end. I was like, oh, bitch, you're a traitor.
It's gonna be some betraying up in there for sure.
Okay. Do you have like a clue how you who you want to be in it already? Do you?
Yeah, I'm
have,
already
like,
one of the main characters.
Right. In mind.
Yeah, we gonna try to squeeze you in there. Somebody get jumped after the podcast.
I mean, I don't mind being the little Mexican crazy lady running around in the house, you know what I mean? So talk about somebody that stole her chickens or something, you know what I mean? And you know eggs is expensive. So I'm down.
$35
I swear
for
to
two.
God, I'm not boycott. Be like, mijo, who let them chickens out? You know what I mean? Like, all type of shit. Swear to God, look.
So at this point, man, you gonna go and rob somebody for them for a chicken shit.
All right. That's if the feds don't come get me and try to ship me to Mexico. Because I'm running batshit crazy on the streets looking for my chickens in Spanish.
Hey, I don't know what to say about that. You can't be telling everybody that.
Y'all gonna come bail me out, right?
Hey, Trump.
Y'all gonna come get me, right?
Trump on the loose.
Oh man, I'm sorry, that's a lose-lose situation for me. Look, they got you, they can have you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right, I'll find my way back.
He don't care at all.
My way back. It's all right, I'll float that river.
If y'all have any Mexicans, hide them.
Look, not hide them. Look, oh my God. So where do we hide them, in the attic or the basement? Which one?
I don't know. One of the videos they had, they was hiding everywhere.
Right.
Even in the oven, so I don't know.
Look, and not in the oven. Oh my God, I didn't even see no oven.
You gotta watch the videos where they just jump into stuff and just hiding. So.
Right. And shout out to everybody tuning in right now. We got Papa tuning in. We got Troy tuning in. Shout out to Kendra Gant. What's up? Shit, we got tuners. Everybody tuning in. We live with this. We live with this right now. Put your big girl jaws on. Comedy podcast. You know what I mean? We'll be coming to a hood near you. You know what I mean?
God.
Right.
Or boxers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Panties, you know what I'm saying? Right. I don't know. You never know these days.
Right.
2025, you never know who wearing panties.
Look. And you know what? And I speak for probably majority of us on here. Yeah, what is draws? Look, what is draws? What is draws?
I don't know.
Draws is so uncomfortable. Look, I'll see how y'all do it. Not saying I don't have draws on right now. Look, don't. Look, I'm not saying that. Look, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm not a big fan of draws. I'll be the one to say it. So, right.
Well, now you got to turn it to take your big girl drawers off.
Right.
Take them off.
Right. Well, you know, it's called Put Your Big Girl Drawers On because this is real. Real talk over here. You know what I mean? Certified real. You know what I mean?
Understand.
Nothing more, nothing less. You know what I mean?
This
is a non-judgment zone. You know what I mean? People gonna respect what I say and they gonna respect what you say because you on my platform. That's all that is too. Stand on business. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
So, all right. Let's get into this next question because I came with questions. I told you I came with the questions today. Right. So. Wait, we already did that one. I was about to re-ask you the same question. Okay, so where did you get this from, and what does the 33 in this stand for?
Okay, so I started with Young Dizzle.
Oh, shook it.
Because I was a big BG fan.
Look, I need a pen. I'm about to write that. I'm about to re-edit this video talking about Young Drizzle. We got Young Drizzle in the building.
So I had started under that name. And then I had got with a group that was down here called Seven Figure Records. And then from there, I got with management, Bert Curtis. I don't even know if he still lived down here or not, but I got with his cousin under her management, and their auntie was like, they got too many youngs, so you might as well just drop the young.
Right.
So I dropped the young, and it said, there's too many dizzle, rizzle for nizzles out there. So I dropped the LE, so I just went by Diz for the longest. It's still Diz.
Right.
It's just that when I Googled it, too many people was using DIZZ.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I want to stand out. I'm going to use Di33 because in cursive, Z's look like threes.
Right.
So that's why it's Di33, but it's Diz.
Oh, okay. That's lit. I like that. I like out the box stuff. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And how long have you been doing music? Dizzle?
Yeah. I'm going on
This
like,
Young Dizzle on the beat. Hold
15 years plus, almost 20 years plus.
20 years plus?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't look old. Not saying that you are old, but you look really good.
Shit, I'm 87. Shit, I look good.
Oh, you were born in 87?
No, I'm 87 years
old.
old.
Oh, you 80? Okay, well, I tell you what, you a high roller. You on your way up for 87. Look, ain't went on no Medicare, nothing. Man, good for you. I know that's right. Not a cane in you.
Nah, I'm still lifting houses.
There you go. All right. You lifted music and houses.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I know that's right. So, 20 years ago, you started your music. So, who inspired you to start your own music? Like, who was the artist that inspired you to
Cash Money.
Cash Money Records?
Yeah.
From the 99 to the 2000.
You know, I was a big Cash Money fan, man.
Oh, so what about them? Like, did you like their flow? Like,
they put the city on.
They put the city on.
Yeah.
And that's really the background to your music is to put the city on. And you're born and raised here in San Antonio, right?
Nah, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, you're from Louisiana. Oh, you from the boot.
I'm from the boot.
Okay, so question, since I have you on here, is it true that I sound like I'm from Louisiana? I have been told, and I've never been.
Nah, I would give you Chicago if anything.
Really? Because I've even got New York too.
Yeah, that too.
New York.
I can hear New York too.
And a little bit of Alabama. And it's crazy because I ain't been to not four of them. Not a four of them. I'm like, oh, for real? I sound like I'm from the boot.
Nah,
you know
see, Louisiana, man, you got like this. You gonna have like a little slang to you every time you talk.
Right.
So,
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because they'd be like, are you from Louisiana? No.
You got that hardcore accent.
Right. Just a, little thug, and
Little-
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Spice.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Right. All right, so Cash Money Record, is that it? Like, who else is
T-Pain.
T-Pain.
Eminem, because that's one of my top favorite rappers right there.
Okay.
Like, it would be like Eminem, Wayne, T-Pain, and then everybody else probably fall into that.
You fall into that. So do you do like the mixture in your music, like rock or stuff like that? Have you ever tried to collab almost or the same?
I try to dip into rock a little bit. Like, I want to dip into it. Like, it's in the background, but it's gonna probably make its way to the forefront once I learn how to master it.
Right. Because speaking of Cash Money, like when it comes to Lil Wayne, my favorite record by him is "I Am Not a Human Being," and that's where he mixed the rock and roll with his rap, and I felt he laid that album down. And then "Drop the World" is my favorite song on there with him and Eminem. Can't nobody tell me nothing when I'm driving down 35 with that song blasting. Like,
that's my shit too. For sure.
For real. Okay, so Cash Money. And do they still inspire you? I heard they were supposed to be like getting back together.
Yeah, they just did a show together. The Hot Boys, they got back together, but I don't know. They say it was a good show. I ain't watching yet. But
right.
I don't know.
If they come down here, you gonna go?
Hell yeah. Birdman falling asleep on stage. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, not Birdman falling asleep on the stage.
He was stuck. I don't know if he was on his medication or not. I don't know.
Right.
He was stuck.
And have you tried to in tune with like R&B? Like, have you tried to? Yeah.
I got some R&B songs. You know.
You gonna have to give me some of them songs. I know all the rap. You know what I mean? The get hard. You know what I mean? The stage, all of that.
Yeah, me and Henny Ali, we got a love song that we did. Then I did a lot of different types of tapping into R&B with a lot of like Moon, 400. I'm trying to do something real with R&B. I got some in my arsenal I haven't dropped yet, but I got some R&B in my arsenal.
You got some R&B?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm excited for that.
Some old stuff I got with Skip has got some R&B in it too.
So. Oh yeah, CTG.
Yeah.
CTG. Yeah, shout out to CTG. They even won the award.
Yeah.
Everybody won the award. I'm just. Everybody won the award.
Drop the hits.
Drop the hits, right? So and. Drop the Mic 3. That was a big event too. Yeah. Man, shout out to Black Mexico. Yeah. He was the winner. Who else won that night?
Henny Ali and Vixen.
Oh, and Lex Vixen. Shout out to Lex Vixen too. She also won. How was that event? How did that turn out?
It was actually a successful event. It was big. A lot of people didn't like the outcome, but you know, at the end of the day,
San Antonio just don't like anything. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like the outcome, but at the end of the day, like I told everybody, that had nothing to do with the judging.
Right.
You know, but you know, people got to say what they have to say either way it goes.
Right. Yeah. And like you said, we can't please everybody, so you know what I mean. It's not even that. Regardless, talent speak for itself. You may not agree with their talent, but that don't mean their talent's not out there putting in work for, you know what I mean, or inspiring somebody else, or that don't mean the next person ain't gonna fuck with it type of deal. And I feel like that's where San Antonio really falls short. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to that, like, okay, well, you may not like it, but that don't mean the next person next to you gonna neglect it and be like, well, I don't like it neither type of deal. Like, that's where we really fall short, especially in the music.
I'm saying it happens. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talented artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I was glad that I was not a judge because it was hard. I knew it was hard for those judges to even put those people that won in that position because, man, everybody was talented.
Right, most definitely. And
I hosted and made sure everything went well. I'm just glad I wasn't behind that judge table. So.
Right. And speaking of events, what are your next upcoming events? Do you have it? Lay it down.
So right now, Rap Battle Trilogy is in the works. We're trying to drop it May 24th.
Okay.
We talking to a couple of clubs to see what we're gonna do with that.
All right. Y'all gonna do it at a strip club? They be lit at a strip club.
They don't be having the right stage. You gotta jump up there.
Is it they don't have the right stage or they don't have the right dancers? Look, is it they don't have the right stage or they don't have the right dancer?
I will tell you which strip club not to go to, but I ain't in
there. Look, we ain't in that business. You know what I mean? We strictly on Put Your Big Girl Dog on Comedy Podcast. You know what I mean?
Oh God, y'all know which one not to go to. Y'all know that.
I technically don't know which ones not to go to. Lace me up. Which ones we don't suck? Look, because I know there's a few holes in the wall. You know what I mean?
Don't go 35.
Look, don't go 35. 35 shut down. Look, all that construction. That's why they try to fix it. Oh Lord, help us.
Oh God,
look, we ain't shit. Look, we ain't shit. Okay. So got that in there. All right. So speaking of your playlist, if we were to go through your playlist right now, if we were to open up your phone and go to YouTube, who would we see? Who would we listen to?
T-Pain, Tory Lanez.
Oh, you stuck on that? I buy you a drink, huh?
No, most definitely. Eminem, Lil Wayne, XXXTentacion, Linkin Park.
There go to rock and roll.
NSYNC.
You still listen to NSYNC?
Yeah.
You be like, ain't no lie, baby. Bye,
bye, bye. Y'all, you hear some old school music and stuff.
I'm so glad I got that on camera. Oh my God, I'm using that as a meme. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm music savvy for real.
Yeah, music
savvy. Tap in. You gonna call me and I'm on live.
Hey, how you going? Hey, shout out to everybody tuning in right now. You know what I mean? We got a lot tuned in right now. We got all these questions.
He say show the playlist.
I never mind. That's why I had to ask. That's why I asked. Who are we gonna see in that playlist? I need to know because you're a very interesting artist, and it seems like you're tapped into very many genes. So I'm just like,
You might even see a lot of local artists too. So.
You gonna tap into some Spanish music?
I got some Spanish music in there too.
Shit, where have I been? Look, I need that record. Look, I be banging it.
Man, I listen to so much music.
I be on the west side sometimes. I play the correct music just so you know what I mean? I'm very aware of my surroundings.
Yeah. Especially don't go on a road trip with me. You gonna really see my my arsenal.
Okay, okay. Oh, so what else you listen to? Oh my goodness, it's so interesting.
Shoot, Spanish. Even though I only know a little bit of what they saying, it's like in and out. R&B, rap, rock, trap. Okay. Like literally everything. I can even enjoy some jazz and opera. As long as it sounds good.
I actually love jazz because the saxophone is my favorite instrument when it comes to music, hands down. Like
trombone is mine.
Trombone is yours? Yeah, I love the sax. Like, oh man, I need to learn how to play the saxophone. It's over with. If I learn how to play saxophone, it's over. That is it. Because I will be on my podcast, you know what I mean, doing my own little toot my horns. I sure will. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Y'all better be ready though. But I got like a lot of features with people that's gonna be coming out soon. I got some with probably Slim Biggie that I'm trying to drop soon. I'm trying to work with Rio.
On that R&B, correct?
I'm trying to work with a lot of other artists. I don't want to reveal it yet. I just actually got a collab with one of the guys from Could Have Been House.
Really?
Steezy Stacks.
You lit?
Yeah.
Okay.
The white guy that's on there from New Orleans.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What was it? What's your young rapper name again? What they used to call you? I'm gonna have to write this down. Young Drizzle. That is it. Yep. Young. Look, I need a pen.
Don't use that.
No. I'm literally when I'm done, I'm changing the time. Look, editing this post is Young Drizzle.
Rio said the sax is the shit.
Thank you, Rio. Thank you. I think so too. I love the sax. Don't let it be a man playing that sax.
Hey, trombone go hard. Trombone is the littest instrument you can play.
Right. So, speaking of music, who are your top 5 artists, though?
Shit, I knew I was going to get this dog.
Who are your top 5 artists? Ding, 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 ding.
Number 1, like I said, Eminem.
Mm-hmm. You got 30 seconds.
Number 2, I have to go with Lil Wayne. Number 3, T-Pain. Number 4 and 5 is hard, man, because there's so many artists that I could put there. Lyrically, Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, I would have to put Linkin Park.
Linkin Park? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to hit you with this next question. Who are your top 5 San Antonio artists?
Ooh, hey.
Hold on.
Dylon.
I'm dead. Oh
so, my top 5. God damn, that's why I fuck with a lot of people. Why you gonna do that?
Look.
Why you gonna do that?
I had somebody gotta do it.
Hey man, don't get look.
Like please, hold on. Please nobody get in your face. Hey, it's all love.
Number 1, AMG, you already know it. Nigga, you already know it. You know what I'm saying? We out here, AMG, we number 1. You know what I'm saying? My list. Number 2, I just say Hustle with Motion. Everybody in there.
Hustle with Motion. Okay.
3, TKE. 4, Slim Biggie. 5, I would have to say, I'm about to say CTG because we made a lot of good music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That No-Lo still go hard.
Yeah.
That No-Lo still go hard.
Yeah, they did a good job with that video. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that video got a lot of views.
For sure.
Right. So out of your whole music career, what is your number 1 goal? Period. As far as when it comes to your music, what is your absolutely number 1 goal for it?
I don't care too much about being in the forefront because that's not the person that makes the most money.
Mm-hmm.
It's a person in the background that making everything work for you to be in the forefront. That's who make all the money.
Right.
So I already know. I'm only getting older, so I already know a lot of the background shit. So sooner or later, I'll just be in the background. And you'll probably see me pop out here and there like Birdman, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but I'm the one got the money, you know what
just don't be passing out no dirty deals, all right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Just don't pass it. Right, we don't want to do no dirty
P. Diddy.
deals. No P. Diddy. All right, so what new music do you have coming up with and projects do you have lined up?
Yeah, I got a project coming up we're working on right now. It's called I'll Sleep When I Die.
Sleep, okay.
Yeah, so that's a project that I'm working on. I'm working on dropping that and then dropping an EP behind it.
Okay.
And then just pushing it because I just dropped a project on the 1st of this year.
Right, congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Check it out.
That, you know what I'm
saying?
Check it out. Yo, Born to Win Volume 1. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Where can we find it at? Name all the platforms.
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Wherever they playing music at.
YouTube. Like, wherever they play music.
Di33 is going to pop up.
Right.
You can Google it.
Right. Hold on. Young Drizzle. Yeah, Young Drizzle. Like, I told you. Hold on. I'm telling you. I got a good memory. That is it. I'm not calling you nothing else. You are forever Drizzle.
If you go to Google or Safari, I got to just put in Di33.
Look, if you ever make CDs again, I'm going to need your autograph, and it better say Young Drizzle. I don't want nothing more, nothing less. And especially if I put money into it, oh yeah, it better say Young Drizzle.
I'm going to do that, and then put AKA 33.
The 33, yeah, like, you can't forget the 33 in there.
You know it.
You can't forget the 33 in there, yeah. So what are your goal projects for this year? Like, what would you like to do outside of box when it comes to your music stuff, like, as far as new that you've never done before?
Shit, I feel like I've done everything. From filming, cover art to promotion. I feel like I did it all already. It's just making those skills better,
right?
Enhancing those skills, evolving from where I'm at now to get better, basically.
Okay.
And I'll be working on something like Brothers Part 2 with me and Moon, because we dropped that collab album last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's still doing good, so we're going to do a Part 2. So.
You're going to do a Part 2? When are y'all going to release the Part 2, hopefully?
Well, we're working on it right now. Hopefully we drop it before the end of this year.
Before the end of this year? Oh, okay. So it is in the works, though?
Yeah, it's in the works for sure.
Oh, okay. And what can we expect out of that project? Like,
you can expect a lot of new stuff, like nothing that we've been doing already.
Mm-hmm.
I would say a lot more, R&B, hip hop.
I hope to hear some NSYNC on there, man. You talk about NSYNC is on your playlist. I hope I got some NSYNC on there. I mean, I better hear about it.
We'll try to do like a little sample. You know what I'm saying?
A little intro.
Yeah.
That'll be the intro album.
Boom.
Like, bitch, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Ain't no lie, bitch. Bye. You know what I mean?
We'll do some 1,000 words. Y'all know nothing about that.
Right. No doubt about it. Oh, okay.
For sure.
So, is there anywhere you would like to take your music this year that you haven't to already? Like, as far as traveling?
Oh, shit. Well, I have traveled. I've did a show in Miami. I've done a show in Atlanta. A lot of places in Texas already. So I would say if my music can get to the point where I can go overseas, then overseas.
Mm-hmm. But of course, your music does already get played overseas.
Yeah.
So of course, because you're on all platforms, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got fans everywhere.
Yeah, somebody already tried to challenge me to tell me that, like, that's how I posted my numbers. I said nobody else can. Everybody talking about they putting the city on.
Right.
I ain't scared to post my number. I post my numbers on my story. If anybody can go look at my story.
Like, it's alright because you post your numbers. I posted my paperwork, so I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's paperwork.
Hey, I'm at 400K. Like, since I've been doing it legitimately. At 400K, so I'm proud of that. I don't care. If you got more than that, great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't talk shit if you can't post your numbers.
Right. Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That is facts. You know what I mean? And of course, we know you making music, money from your music off top. You know what I mean? Like, this really a hustle. This really a grind. So
like, it's different when it comes to streams. Like, you have to, if you're not getting like say if your song get like 1 million streams, yeah, then okay, now you're making some money off of your music.
Right.
But I put it like this: if anybody's saying they putting the city on, they got the city on their back, and you still working a 9 to 5, then you're not making money off of your music.
Right.
If you still at the end of the day go to work, at the end of the day you're not making money off your music, and if you are, it only a little bit.
Right.
If once your music is providing you to be able to live off of it, then you're successful.
Right. Facts.
So everybody with this, I'm the best rapper, I'm the best this, I'm the best that. If you're going to a 9 to 5 at the end of the day, and you're in the same building as me, not getting paid to perform, then you are not putting the city on your back. You are not the best rapper in the fucking world.
Right. He just had to throw there, not getting paid. Right.
You at the same show. You at the same show as me. Stop it.
Right.
Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's no shade to nobody. It's just that stop saying that like you're the best. You're this. You that. You're this. You that. But you're going to the same 9 to 5 that I'm going to when this music shit is over with.
Right.
You're not going home and going to sleep and then you wake up with a check from your music.
Right.
Like, stop it, bro. Like, be humble. That's exactly what I was saying at Drop the Mic. Like everybody talking about they do this, they do that. A lot of people don't even support the local artists that are here.
Well, clearly not, because that's why I said when it comes back down to the San Antonio Entertainment Awards, that's why I said everybody left with an award, and there was still people like unsatisfied, and it was just, I don't know, it's disgusting to me that, you know what I mean, we take advantage of, you know what I mean, we don't appreciate the small shit, like we still, I don't know.
It's just always like that, man. I'm telling you, man. Nobody ever wanted to say what's the real.
Right.
Only way that you not going to a 9 to 5 after this music shit is if you selling, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
and
the
you
only
heard
way.
it first right here on Put Your Big Girl Draws On Comedy Podcast, though. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
You gonna see that same rap at Popeyes. Can I take your order?
No.
Bagging up your groceries at Walmart. That same rapper that's probably cutting grass.
Right.
Yeah, same rapper that's probably on the back of a garbage truck picking up your trash and then in there.
Right.
Oh God, if you're not making money off of your music, stay humble until you are.
Right.
All of us are going to 9 to 5 jobs after this.
Literally.
Like,
look, I got work and school tomorrow. Literally. I'm
God.
sick of this shit.
I'm willing to say like no, I ain't making big bucks off my music.
Right.
But I know how to manage what I do get and make my music sound good enough for me to get to that level when it's time for me to.
Right. And of course that's when all the doors open, you know what I mean? Because talent speaks for itself.
Yes.
You know what? And speaking of adulting, you know what I just thought of? When we were little, you know how your parents and the teacher asked what do you want to be when you grow up? I know goddamn well none of us said we wanted to be some damn adults.
At all.
I know that damn much. Look, there wasn't one little kid in my class talking about, I wanted to be an adult. Get the fuck out of here. Look, that was not in the vocabulary. So whoever made it okay to be an adult, I did not say this when I was little. This is not what I wanted to grow up to be. Look, I wanted to grow up and automatically be like a meteorologist or something. What? I got an adult with this shit? Oh, yeah, you tripping. I'm tripping. You
that shit. Adult and be adult, name it.
Right. And it sucks, too, because, I wish I was there. Look, if we had a choice to run me back to 7, 8 years old. Right, most definitely. So is there anything you would like to touch up on, you know what I mean? Give us a little input, insight, you know what I mean? I basically laid it down.
Yeah. Just go steer the music. I got some good music. Haters probably won't, but how it go. But I got a lot of good music out there that need to be heard. Fuck with your boy, the most hated on rap in San Antonio. You already know what it is.
And for the ones tuning in, if they don't know where they can find you, go ahead and let them know where they can find you.
Just Google Di33. Bow! It's gonna drop up.
Young Drizzle. Just look up Young Drizzle.
She's not gonna let me lay that up.
Not at all. I'm telling you. Give me 2 minutes after we are done with this episode, and I'm lit. I'm just gonna be AKA Young Drizzle. Look, I already got your name up there.
For shizzle, my nizzle, carizzle, tizzle, izzle.
Right, but we got Young Drizzle. Oh, we're gonna use that. I got bars. Look, you gonna put me on your song, Young Drizzle?
I got you. Just write something out. I'm gonna put you on 6 bars.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to write. I know how to ask questions. Look, I don't know how to write. You gonna have to write it for me, and then I can sing it for you or something like that. But look, I write. I don't rap.
Look, there it is.
I write. I don't rap. You know what I mean? I can maybe hit you with a little poetry, but that's about as far.
That's still art. At the end of the day, that's still art.
Yeah.
But I just hope there are more trophies next year for the awards.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because I tell you what, you will see me at the next San Antonio Entertainment Awards next year. I will. Because we got nominated.
And Drop the Mic 4. If you're looking to Drop the Mic 4 2026 around October, be looking for
October when? Because my birthday in October. All snap, you should have a Lele bash too. Look, you should have a Lele's birthday party there. My birthday's October 2nd.
See, I start my shows. Start looking for people early because my shows is not like shows I throw every week or every other week.
Right.
I give it time, So the build up, so the turnout can be great.
Right.
That's how a lot of people should do it, but people like every week shows.
Of course, there's some people that don't take their time with an event and just rush that shit, and then they wonder why
it wasn't successful.
Right, or it was all sloppy type ordeal. You know what I mean? So
So Drop the Mic 4, February 21st. That's on Saturday. Be on the lookout. about October, in the middle of October, I'm gonna put the word out there. So if you want to be a part of that, you already know, hit your boy inbox.
Mo Pie's tapping in. Yeah.
What a lot.
We were just talking about you. Me and Young Drizzle were over here just talking about you, man. You missed the
I'm
whole
gonna have to
thing.
cover up this tattoo because it's still tatted on my arm.
Look, it's going on the back of the question that I asked. That this is Young Drizzle. Yep, Young Drizzle, my nizzle, right?
For shizzle, for kizzle. All day rizzle. Roll it up tizzle. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't tell a damn thing.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's somebody, man. Another thing, man. A lot of people, bro. Blackout hard yet.
Oh, yeah.
Blackout hard yet. I've been fucking Blackout for a long time.
He be in the stage lit. He be lit too.
We've been toured together, a lot of stuff, man. So y'all need to start streaming bro music too. You know what I'm saying? Right. Slim Biggie the Mac, him too, bro. AMD Easy, man. A lot of people.
I was about to say, like, so who do you plan on collabing with that you haven't collabed with before?
Hopefully to get a song with Blackout, Sway Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Those artists that I never, got a chance to work with yet. It's like who I want to work with this year. Like I said, I'm open to working with anybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I'm different.
Right.
Like I'm not that type of person that go out here and like sugarcoat shit.
Right. Yeah, he listens to Nickelback still. You know what I mean?
I do.
I witnessed.
I listen to Nickelback.
Not Nickelback. It's
couldn't make it as a wise man.
Look, he still listens to
as a
NSYNC.
grown man stealing.
When I was like 6 or 7, I was obsessed with NSYNC. That was so long ago. I can't believe you still look.
I still listen to that shit. That shit hard, nigga.
Right.
That's Timberlake. Yeah.
Look, yep, that's how you be doing your ex-girlfriend's right.
Fuck you, man. Guy.
Oh my God.
Where's the plan, dude?
I just stirred up the pot. I just started some shit. Yep. Somebody come get Young Drizzle. Somebody come get Young Drizzle, Lord. Yep.
But yeah, if you want to work with me, fuck with your boy. I'm willing to work with anybody. It's up to y'all. You gotta reach out. Don't wait till I blow up because then I'm gonna say no.
And then you're saying, look, I was gonna be honest with you.
I'm just being honest with you. If I do blow up today tomorrow, and I've been trying to work with you since the beginning, right, and I blow up today tomorrow, it's no. I'm gonna let you know that right now. It's no.
Right, most definitely. Well, alrighty. I mean, what else you got for us?
Hey, go get this drink.
Oh look,
get your big girl drawers on.
Kiss and Pink Gorilla drink live in Put Your Big Girl Drawers On Comedy Podcast. Oh yeah, I'm still.
Oh, and my merch is about to drop. I'm working with Takeover. They do like clothing and stuff. So Takeover merchandise. So I'm working on merchandise for the brand and all that.
Oh, okay. When is that gonna? When can we expect that to drop? When can you show us?
Hopefully in a couple of months.
A couple of months.
I was doing Rojo, you know what I'm saying? I went with this company, but they shut down.
You do be taking this slow motion. You said a couple of months. I was hoping like 2-3 weeks. I was gonna say, run me a medium.
When I drop something, it gotta be 100% right the first time. I don't feel like, it ain't like this or I ain't like that.
This ain't no janky promoting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure when you drop it, drop right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that one. It gotta be nice.
I be slow rolling. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do.
Yep. Alrighty, well, if we done touched up on everything, man, we out here. Live and direct on Put Your Big Girl Drawers On Comedy Podcast. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all check out Diz, aka Young Drizzle, in the bizzle. You know what I mean?
For shit to my bizzle.
There you go. Check him out all on all platforms. He's willing to work with all artists. Tap in with them. He has a few projects coming up. He still listens to NSYNC. So tap in with him. Hey, he might be your kind of guy. You may never know. You know. There you go. All right, y'all have a good evening.
Watch out there now.
Chavez.
Got hit button. That big old finish button at the bottom.
Beep.
Other side. Boom.
Hold up, big baby. Yeah. Whew. We do it all for the culture. Artists, business owners, yeah. You can forget what they told you. We the ones taking over, yeah. This for the grown and sexy.